Yeah, I think. Yes. Hello.
E.T.'s working. Ha ha ha. Let's wait for the people to come on. The onion man. Yes, I do. We go take care of the onion man. No, not really. Lighter. Oh my god, it's me. I want the cigarette. So light it. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm like thinking of everything all at once. She ate my pussy real good. Oh my god. No, I don't have it. No.
Oh.
Is it right there? It's right here.
That's the one I didn't have.
Mm-hmm. Eat Hopkins. We jamming. We jamming in the name of the Lord. We jamming. We're jamming. We're jamming. We're jamming, and I hope that you're looking too. We're jamming. 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 La 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 la. Hello, Lois Lane. How are you? How you doing, my loves, my sweethearts, my babies? Welcome to Shanny's dojo. You know. So there are things happening in this world, and they're not good, and I'm going to give it to Rev so he can let you on the news, because he is the man for the job. You're on.
If you've been paying attention to my channel, then I told you this was going to happen, that they were going to pop the martial law thing. I did not think it was going to be before some kind of big event. But a lot of people have been talking about August 11th. Watch August 11th. Watch August 11th. Why? Well, now we know. He made a huge move today. Federalizing DC police is basically... he's telling you where he's taken the power of the country. It's an authoritarian grab for power. And the way to start it is definitely do it in DC first.
Yep.
So...
we're going to be exploring this shit.
You have multiple prison camps on record, and we know that they're torturing people in these facilities. So you're in it real deep now. And if you don't think it's the Bible prophecy shit, I'm telling you it is. And we're going right into it.
Yes, we are.
Big time. I had no idea it would get
local
this
law
go so
enforcement.
fast.
So they're going to be
Let me restart this again. Sorry.
Yeah, let Luke take it away.
Let Luke take it away.
Yeah, fuck DJT, absolutely. This guy is...
garbage.
There's nothing
dump.
worse in the country.
A garbage dump of...
Now let's discuss the announcement itself, which is Trump saying that he's going to oversee a federal takeover of DC. His argument being, crime is just too out of control. We have to send in the National Guard and federalize local law enforcement. So there's going to be federal control over law enforcement in DC. Now, I'll play this for you. We'll go through clips. I'll give my takes as we go along. Obviously, a lot of people are bringing up reasonably, wait, we just, right as you were entering office, we just got news that there's this huge plummet in violent crime in DC. That kind of runs against there's a crisis. But in authoritarian ideology, there always has to be a crisis. And then so that you have justification for that same hammer that you just hit with everything. He did it in LA. LA didn't need him with those protests that some turned into riots. And they ended up, local law enforcement was the one who got it under control. And National Guard was completely unnecessary. And it was wasted resources. Mm-hmm. And so similarly here, he has to create the crisis, pretend there's a crisis, so then he can justify using that same hammer, which is the show of force. But first let me play this announcement, then I'll give more takes and responses. Oh, here we go. Let's see.
Serious purpose, very serious purpose. Something's out of control, but we're going to put it in control very quickly like we did on the southern border. I'm announcing a historic action to rescue our nation's capital from crime, bloodshed, bedlam, and squalor, and worse.
And the medians, they're falling apart.
I think when he says that, he means black people. I think that's what he means. We're gonna scare all the black people out of DC. Because he doesn't like black people. Because he's a racist piece of shit. And he's using all these terms, all these, like, micro-aggressive terms toward whoever these people are.
As he said in the last segment.
This is Liberation Day in D.C., and we're going to take our capital back. We're taking it back. Under the authorities vested in me as the President of the United States, I'm officially invoking Section 740 of the District of Columbia Home Rule Act. You know what that is? And placing the D.C. Metropolitan Police...
By the way, violence and crime in DC is down like 23%. There's no emergency. He's being a fucking shit and trying to do everything to distract people from Epstein.
That's what people are saying, and I was just going to step in and say that I think that is bullshit. This is big. I think Pacman said in his video, he said, if this is a distraction from that, it doesn't matter. This is a huge move.
Yeah.
For the president to say that he's federalizing the DC police, it's like a first step of making DC part of the union, which it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be outside of that so that you can govern from it. I understand why they did that. Now, there are probably some people that want DC to be part of the states. It's probably a good idea to keep it separate for legal reasons.
Yeah.
But that's another discussion. The point is he's made a huge chess move on the board in terms of authoritarian move in the government. He's done it. So if this is a distraction from Epstein, it doesn't matter, because this is one of the biggest things that's ever happened in the presidency.
Yeah.
That he's taken this action.
That's very true.
It's huge. So.
And a lot of us speaking out, we're probably not going to make it. And I'm fine with that.
No.
You need some wine? Oh my god. I know how you feel with that. Like when I was hearing this earlier today, I was literally like getting sick to my stomach, ready to throw up. You know? Holy fuck. Fucking Hitler 2.0.
Police Department.
Oh, just a quick note for people. I want people to know one thing really quick. When you see in a headline, this is how deceptive and shitty and assholey the mainstream media is. When you see in their headline, Trump federalizes DC police, they're not telling you what that means. They're not using the phrase that will freak everybody out, but it is what it is. Martial law. He's doing martial law in DC. Do you get it? They are going to lock this country down, and they're using those camps.
You know what?
For you.
I'm having tonight for dinner? A protein shake.
Yeah.
Thanks to fucking Trump.
Accurate.
I know.
Control, and you'll be meeting the people that will be directly involved with that.
The other thing is Trump wanted to come in office, despite him pardoning criminals, thousands, and specifically pardoning assaulters of law enforcement. Despite his terrible record as he was leaving office with crime, he wants to, as all of these sorts of politicians do, they want to be seen as I'm law and order, even if they're not. So this is what that's kind of in the vein of, but it's kind of an issue when, number one, you zoom out and say, okay, how much do we trust the approach of Republicans to managing crime? Well, a lot of the worst crime states are red states.
I know,
They'll
right?
ignore that until the day that they die. And number two, we saw this historic plummet in violent crime.
No, none of the
in
fucking
Biden's years in
ball-licking
office.
Democrats, sorry.
And this
not going to
historic-
happen, not with me sitting here listening to you, Luke. Fuck you. With that two-party bullshit. If it was Biden president or Harris president,
It doesn't
they would
matter.
have done it, too. It's part of their agenda to bring a one-world fascist authoritarian dictatorship to the world. Do you get it? And the way you start that is with America. Because we're the big dog on the block. On
Me
the
too,
world.
Lois. I have a 16-year-old and an 18-year-old son. So,
Israel owns this country. Why do you think we gave them another $30 billion for missiles in Gaza, in the West Bank? And now Netanyahu says, I'm taking Gaza. He's not the two-state solution. What the hell is that? Two-state solution? What are you talking about? I'm taking Gaza. You're in the tribulation. Do you get that? That's why Christ is absolutely number one thing in your life. If you don't have Christ, you're fucked. Okay? You're done. It's over. This system's coming to an end.
it's the age of Aquarius. The age of Aquarius.
Yeah, what happened in days of Noah?
The golden age in Mayan prophecy.
Investment in public safety may be a part of, even though it's more complicated than that, why DC saw a decrease in crime. Stephen Ratner said in recent years, crime in D.C. has hovered at decades-long lows. This is just another example of Trump needlessly deploying the National Guard for political theatrics. He ought to take our troops more seriously. This is not to say, like, I was looking at the homicide rate in Washington, D.C. It's bad.
No, I hope our troops eventually decide to do their goddamn oath and take care of the fucking president themselves. You took an oath, you fucking soldiers right now, you military right now, you took an oath to protect the Constitution and you ain't doing your goddamn job.
I said weeks ago in a video, it's time for the Joint Chiefs of Staff. I said this when he went to LA with the military. It's time for the Joint Chiefs of Staff minus the president to come together and arrest the president.
Amen.
Because he's violating the Constitution in every way that he can, every fucking time he can. Deliberately. Why do you think he was so excited? Oh, we were down in the basement of the White House and we found a copy of the Constitution. He put it on the wall. Yeah, it's because he's using it as fucking toilet paper. Do you get that?
Mm-hmm. He don't believe in the Constitution.
No more. If we have to have an interim government of military rule, do it.
He is what the Bible called the lawless one.
Yeah, no one fits it like this guy.
He is the lawless one.
Obama didn't even come close.
No.
To this guy.
Obama follows the laws the majority of the time.
Well, Fast and Furious. No,
I know.
He broke some.
I know.
For his own game.
But Trump breaks every law he can think of.
Yes, deliberately.
Like, Jeffrey Epstein, of all people, said that Trump had no scruples. He had no morals. And you can see that about with him and his daughter, how moral righteous he is, how he wants to screw his own fucking daughter. That's so gross. I've been trying to think in my head, why? That's your...
Because it's a thing with the elite. They get into this. The incest thing, absolutely. The royal family is so inbred, they're lucky that they could even breathe.
And we know that Trump is into his daughter, okay? There's plenty of evidence on that.
And it seems like she is into him.
She raises her eyebrows, but Jared Kushner looks like he wants to murder him.
Yes.
So...
Oh, I've heard through the grapevine some stuff with that.
Yeah, I think Jared knows about Ivanka and Donald and their past.
He groomed her.
Well, he used to take her to all these different clubs and dance with her, and she'd be, like, grinding on his lap and shit. And then there's a picture of Jeffrey Epstein that he had that Michael Wolff was talking about, of him being around these topless teenagers, and he had the jizz stain on his pants, and they were all pointing and laughing at him over it.
There you go.
So he obviously likes having young girls on his laps.
We don't need to touch them. I mean, they're just there. And gone.
Ugh.
Just jizzes. Can't handle it.
I mean, and then there's Howard Stern. His age limit of not wanting to be with them is 12.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be with a 12-year-old. And Robin was like, well, I meant upwards, you know, like... Robin Quivers is like, wow, that was creepy. Yeah, Howard Stern is just... He's like... It was like he was just deliberately coaxing out of him the most disgusting shit possible. Because that's what Howard does.
Yeah.
That's Howard's role in society.
Oh, Epstein definitely fucked Melania. You can tell by their body language that they had together.
I think Melania is the one that Epstein and Trump shared. There's one girl that they shared for a year. Mm-hmm. I think it's Melania. Because if you look at the one picture of her with Trump, Melania is with Trump and Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. And Melania is literally like this with Jeffrey. Like... You don't do that.
I think they all fucked each other, frankly. Some people are really into fucking their friends and their friends' girls.
I think Jeffrey and Donald at the same time, Melania. That's what I think.
Oh, you mean she was...
Same time.
Chinese finger cuffs?
Yes.
Finger cuffs, man.
Or
finger cuffs.
What do they call it? The Eiffel Tower or whatever. That's one of the moves.
The London Bridge.
The London Bridge, yeah. Skewering the pig.
Yeah, there you go.
That's another one.
There's another one.
They're easy to handle.
One front, one back?
Yeah.
That type of thing.
But they're easy to handle. Double penetration. But here's the thing. They're easy to handle because they're small guys.
Ugh.
They're like that.
So,
it came out about Epstein's prick, too. He's like that.
Yeah.
Do you see? They're all the same. Why do you think they want younger girls? I'm telling you, my theory on this is not off.
No.
It's because they got small cock.
It's so gross. And they always compensate with violence and force.
But wait, look at my money.
Yeah.
Look at my money.
Yeah, they're not going to believe you. I'm rich.
Why do you think you're going to go tell the police about you're 14 and I forced you to jerk me off here? You think they're going to believe you?
I'm rich.
I'm Jeffrey Epstein. I'm the hedge fund guy. You're not going to get me. And my best girl here, Ghislaine, she works for fucking Mossad. I'm invincible.
Her father was a big Mossad guy, Maxwell.
I'm invincible.
Jesseline, what is his name?
Robert Maxwell.
Robert Maxwell, thank you.
She was on record Mossad.
Yeah.
And she is British royalty, basically. She's like
Yeah,
high society. And
she hangs out with British royalty, and so did Jeffrey Epstein. And
the Pussy Committee.
And then, the Pussy Committee was
Prince
to
Andrew.
get Prince Andrew.
The freshest.
Yeah,
You gotta give Andrew
it's
the
so
freshest.
gross.
The freshest shit.
And ugh,
Yeah,
it's like Vaughn yesterday talking about how there's nothing better than popping a virgin, and it's like,
That's it.
ew. Well, then we should arrest the president for all the cheating he's done. If he's commander-in-chief.
Bad. It is bad compared to other safer cities. And they've long had a problem.
Ah, dude, Eraserhead just said, behold a pale horse.
What about it?
You want to show it?
Why?
Because we have it. Yeah, they also had a bet who would nail Diana first. It's so gross. And then after they screw these wives of their friends, their friends, the guys with the wives, they shame their wives over it, even though it was planned by both parties, and treat their wives like shit. So it's like all just for exploitation of women and children. Like, they don't give a damn about us. They don't even want to hear our voice. And you got Pam Bondi, and you can tell she's regretting this shit. The look on her face looks like she's in terror. She probably got beat the shit out of and told to shut the fuck up about shit. You know?
Well, the press secretary knows that it's bad enough that she's lying on the level she does, so she started deleting her cross from her presence.
Yeah.
I think that's wise. You're making your judgment less if you have a cross on while doing this. That's for sure.
Yeah.
With that. But again, a comprehensive approach to crime reduction is great. Trump trying to just throw the troops around and take control in this PR-focused way isn't the solution. And this is the same Trump administration. Trump's Department of Justice slashed an estimated $500 million in federal funding to programs to help local and state justice initiatives, including policing, crime prevention, victim services, and juvenile justice. That's something I want to get into as we continue through this presser, which is that Trump is actually on the more systemic level, because enforcement is an important part of crime reduction, obviously. But you also have those causes, right? The crime's never happening, so you don't have to punish people. And Trump's attack on our social safety nets and his exacerbation of economic desperation is the type of behavior that over the long run is going to worsen public safety. Then you have him indicating next, it's different. I'm sure there's going to bring legal challenges. I'm not a lawyer, but obviously it's different with DC, given the federal oversight. But he's also going, and we're going to do the same thing with other cities, which would be insane.
It is. And we have other cities that are very bad. New York has a problem. And then you have, of course, Baltimore and Oakland. We don't even mention that anymore. They're so far gone.
That's what fucking Americans did to Hitler. Am
Oh,
I
okay,
right?
Baltimore, Oakland, where's Philly? Where's Chicago?
Where is the chutzpah of the American public, the same American public that said, fuck you, Hitler? Why aren't we doing this en masse to him?
Because we ain't our grandparents, that's why.
Do you know what this was a symbol of?
Our grandparents would have fucking done this.
Yes. But do you know what this was a symbol of? Where this came from?
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you the history lesson behind that. This is what the Nazi soldiers would do to the American guys, to mock them. Why? Because our soldiers were so badass. Their main arm was called an M1 Garand, and it's the best rifle in history. But to load it, you have to pull this lever back. I had one, and man, it takes some strength, man. You got to pull the lever back, and you jam the fucking clip into it, okay? You can't reload otherwise. The clip it's this metal thing stacked with 8, okay? 40-odd 6 or whatever the fuck the ammo is, okay? Big bullets, okay? The American troops were so badass that they would keep fighting. You could lose your finger loading that gun, and a lot of them did. The snap comes back so fast, it'd take your middle finger right off. That was a mocking of the Nazis. I still got my middle finger, you bitch. That's where it comes from. I say fuck you to Hitler here. You're taking our country down a road that only you want, dude.
And this Pete Hegseth looks just like
Nazi.
a fucking Nazi.
You tell
And so
me.
does she.
They look like
Nazis.
absolutely the
They
blonde-haired
look
chick.
straight from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
I completely agree. I think we have the
Yeah.
sight to see it, though, Shannon. We
Yeah.
see the spirit of it. And real Christians, real believers in Jesus will see it.
What's up, Tam Tam? How are you,
We
sweetheart?
love you, Tam Tam. What's up? You're the best.
I love you so much.
These motherfuckers are Nazis.
Yeah.
And when you have the spiritual eyes to see it, it literally makes you want to throw up. Because you know what it's going to... He has 6, folks, right now, 2 at least that I've heard are actually functioning, but there's 6 total that are going to be in operation.
Agency 47 said the middle finger salute came from the ancient Greece and Rome. There's deeper meaning to it.
It could go back farther, but I'm telling you what popularized it in the States is World War II.
There you go.
I'm telling you.
All right.
But yeah, it might go back to then, sure.
We're not going to let it happen. We're not going to lose our cities over this. And this will go further. We're starting
God.
It's okay, dear.
very strongly with
Sorry.
D.C., and we're going to clean it up real quick, very quickly, as they say.
As you say.
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna kill homeless people and people out protesting your ass, aren't you, you fucking motherfucker?
We gotta clean these streets up, and you know, there's ghettos. These ghettos, that's it. It's just not gonna be in our country anymore. Do you see that? You better have a bank account. It'll have a positive balance in it and be white in Trump's America.
Oh, there's
You
an interesting thing going on right now. By the way, it's
Go ahead.
completely, different story. But Mount Vesuvius is burning right now, and it's not because of a volcano. It's because someone lit the forest on fire.
Really?
Yeah. So,
Or are they testing the dragon again?
I don't know. They're probably...
Is Vladimir testing his version of the
Yeah,
dragon?
take Naples away from the people of Italy. That'll be great. They really love that. Like,
Get the hell out of here.
assholes.
Get out of here.
Very quickly as they.
That's the first home I ever knew was Naples, Italy.
That's amazing. Like,
Bastards.
They don't say that. That's just, I mean, yeah, they. What? Those are just
Yeah,
normal
very
words.
tough, like-
you know the old
like
phrase, we're
less
gonna
in some ways.
do it
Oh.
quickly.
you know?
You know the old phrase, just do it, Nike. Ryan Goodman said, break through the noise. This step in D.C. is a pilot project for militarizing other American streets. President Trump just said so. Even when
It's
D.C.
soft
violent crime is
martial
down
law. It's the first
26%.
step.
Reminder
Absolutely
of
true.
August leaked memo. Yeah, and, you know, Trump's hope here probably, it's kind of like, to go back to the LA example, somewhere in his heart he knew, given the lack of severity, even with the cases that I denounced a
A
ton
revolution. Thank you,
of
Mark.
protest turn.
Is there a way we can, get refuge in Canada because our president's fucking nuts?
We are a nation in distress.
Yeah.
Because we've had an open fascist Nazi takeover of America. So
No, I'm not an immigrant.
I'm seeking asylum. And I'll go anywhere.
I was born on U.S. land.
I'll go anywhere. I'm seeking asylum. Because we are under occupation of a fascist Nazi government.
Right.
That's it. And we have 6 concentration camps. You ready?
Turning
For
into
that?
riots,
Blue
like
helmets.
our beloved Waymo's being attacked. There's a lot I would do to protect the Waymo, but I was critical of Trump's step here because it
Canada's hell on earth.
actually
I don't think so.
seemingly sought to exacerbate.
I don't think so.
No, America's hell on earth.
BC.
Canada's just,
BC sounds good to me.
I go to British Columbia. Shit, I'd go anywhere that's not America at
I'll
this
work
point.
Goose Chuck. I'd be like, I'll work your farm. Fuck it.
I feel like I'd be safer in Saudi Arabia.
Oh my God. You probably would be. The Crown Princes, they ain't gonna get killed.
Yeah.
The Crown Princes are gonna be safe.
They like big titties and ass, so
Of
I'm
course,
good.
you'd be worshipped pretty much almost.
Yeah.
tension so that he could have more of a crisis.
Well, no, Indy
But
would be
he knew in
worshipped
his heart that local law enforcement was going to be able to handle it, get it under control. So when they did, and the National Guard wasn't really doing anything, he got to say, "I got LA under control." It's going to be the same thing here. He's
You
seeing the
violated
trends
Posse
through the
Comitatus.
Biden years and in DC specifically. Right as he was taking office, you saw these numbers about the 30-year low violent crime, or the
MAGA? Okay, you gotta be a troll, Melissa, because MAGA's breaking up with Trump, so you can't just say MAGA because we're talking about Trump now. It doesn't work that way.
the hardcore ones.
Yeah.
Like Charlie Kirk, butt washer.
Make
Okay.
America great again by violating Posse Comitatus? That's making America great again.
Do you realize that every single type of thing... Okay, do people understand? There was a report yesterday that Donald Trump used an executive order to basically ruin a man's career. Holy shit, hello. Do you know that's what Stalin did?
Thought you guys loved
Alex,
the Constitution, and you're seeing the Constitution
Alex,
violated MAGA.
how many years did you tell us about the type of leader they wanted to put in? And Trump is doing exactly the shit that you warned us about. But he's your guy. No, he's not. And you'd be the first on the chopping block, Alex. You and Bannon and all these morons that got Hitler in office. You kept him in office, too. You got him in office and kept him in office. I repented. I voted for fucking Kamala. Don't look at me.
Sodom Gomorrah said, "Make America German again." Exactly.
That's exactly. It's the Nazification of America, KKK, America. And I never thought it would look like this. It's so blatant.
Ugh.
It's so in-your-face racist Nazi bullshit. And a lot of MAGAs going, yep, that's how it is, though. These immigrants are criminals.
And it makes me so
They're not, though.
sick
Do you know the
to my
vast
life.
majority of immigrants to this country from the southern border just want to feed their family?
How can you be Bible
understand
thumping
that?
if you're gun loving?
No, there's a thing with self-defense. You should have self-defense.
Well, there's self-defense, and then there's love and violence.
Yeah. Well, they hate immigration. They hate immigrants.
Okay, you're an immigrant. Why? So, do you hate your whole family?
The right-wing media propaganda, the right-wing Nazi-run propaganda media machine has convinced Southern-type thinking Americans that Mexicans are terrorists and literal Satan.
The
and we have to
majority,
get rid of them.
the majority of people in this country are immigrants or grandchildren of immigrants or daughters and sons of immigrants. Shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down over your stupid immigrant hate.
How many Native Americans have we had be president? 0.
Yeah, they're the true
Excuse
people
me?
who actually own this land.
The first president should have been a native. If I were Washington, I would have said, I'm advocating. I'm going to give it to the first council, native. He's our president.
I'm not an immigrant. I was born here. Yeah, well, your parents or your grandparents were immigrants. So
We're all immigrants.
yeah,
There's
we're
literally-
all like family members of immigrants.
Unless you have red skin and are native, you're not native to here.
No,
Do you get that?
you're not.
Natives were probably Mesoamerican.
They don't own the land they got conquered. Yeah,
They
because you're
got
pieces
conquered
of
my
shit.
ass.
Native people,
Do you know that's a war
you're a
crime?
piece of shit.
You're for colonization, then you should not be.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit then, and you're not a believer in Christ. You lie.
Colonizers aren't welcome.
Your family was here since Mayflower. Good. So your family's a slaughterer of Native
immigrant.
Americans.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you're an immigrant who killed people and took their land. Good for you. That's your blood.
Do you know that
That's
you
your
were
blood.
immigrants from
And then you
Mayflower?
complain about the Mexicans coming here to America and being violent when your own family came here and was violent. Fucking shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down, man.
Anglo-American establishments stole this country from the natives. Period. End of story. The Chinese knew about this place before we did. What did they take over? No.
Nah.
They knew it was there, but they respected the native population, didn't invade them.
Wow, they're saying conquer it all. Okay.
Well, then you are a colonizer, and that's the most evil spirit on the planet.
And then when you are in front of Jesus, Jesus is going to be like, I'm going to conquer you in hell. So enjoy that, dumb
He doesn't
shit.
want that shit.
You fucking dumb shit.
Jesus doesn't want to have to do that to anyone.
You fucking dumb
But
shit.
if that's your attitude, you don't
You're
belong
dumb
in the kingdom
shit
of
saying
God.
we
You
conquered
don't belong
it.
in the kingdom of God
You're
at all.
dumb shit. You're dumb shit.
Your God is a God of forces.
You're dumb shit. You're dumb shit and a fucking hypocrite because your family did the same shit you're complaining about, bitch.
Yeah, wait, right? Yes, 30-year low, good. And the 20-something% decrease. And he's hoping that trend continues, and then he takes credit for it. Just like economic metrics, it's so blatant. Please do click the subscribe button if you appreciate the show. It's free, but you support it algorithmically.
And if we need to, we're going to do the same thing in Chicago, which is a disaster. We have
Oh,
a man-
he said Chicago. Yeah, get rid of all the black people in Chicago when they have a bunch of fucking guns. See what fucking happens.
Everything-
You're gonna have a slaughter on the streets.
Almost everything
You
the
fucking
man said.
tard.
Do you realize that almost everything the man says at this point is a racist dog whistle?
Ugh.
We gotta clean up Chicago. We gotta clean up the streets of DC. Why?
Bye, Melissa. You're a piece of shit. I hope you have the day you deserve and the life you deserve and the afterlife you deserve.
Why do we have to clean up DC? Because historically it's been a black city. Do you see? I hope you see Orange Hitler, because that's what you got. You got Orange Hitler.
No, the problem isn't the guns in Chicago. There's plenty of guns in Chicago. That's the point. He wants to go into Chicago. It's going to be a bloodbath because they don't like the government there. I know way too many people from Chicago to know that truth. And I know how they are and how they get down when shit happens.
Do you know who's really excited right now? These good old boys that are in these prison camps. They can't wait to get their hands on people.
Yeah,
I'm telling you
right?
right now.
Right?
These left-right paradigm stuff and being divided over Trump and liking or not liking, you got to stop that. We're literally talking about people being marched into Nazi-style concentration camps.
Just remember, Trumpy Poo, that Rome got taken over by the Visigoths really fast, and they were poor people. Just remember, God will always take the poor people's side, not some rich fucking bureaucrat with a small penis.
Right. Tell them.
there who's totally incompetent. He's an incompetent man. And we have an incompetent governor there. Pritzker's an incompetent. His family threw him out of the business.
Your whole life is nothing but incompetence, sir.
And he ran for governor. And now I understand he wants to be president. But I noticed he lost a little weight, so maybe he has a chance. You know, you never know what happens. But Pritzker's a gross incompetent
You're
guy.
kind of
Thrown
tubby
out of the family
yourself, Don.
business. But when I look at
Yeah, have some more McDonald's poison cheeseburgers.
I
Why
was gonna
don't
say,
you?
that's his main diet is McDonald's. Like, Don, you're not fit.
Yeah.
You ain't fit.
Look at your swollen fucking legs, dude.
Come on, bro.
Give me a fucking break.
Oh, he's losing some weight, so I guess he has a chance.
Chicago and I look at L.A., if we didn't go to L.A.,
And there we go. Okay. He's about to say the thing I just already fact checked. So, it would be burnt. What is he going to say? Burnt to the ground. LA would be gone. I'm curious what phrase he's going to use.
3 months ago, L.A.
You ain't gonna take LA. LA will fight your ass, man. LA will fight you. There's gonna be a civil war in this country, and I
Some
think it's
people-
at the point where we have no choice.
Some people could attest to this in chat because they actually watch my videos. I said
Yeah.
weeks ago, he violated the Constitution by putting the Marines in L.A. Impeach him now. You have plenty of
I
reasons.
know. Why are these Democrats being such fucking pussies?
Because they're pussies.
I wouldn't be a fucking pussy. Fucking threaten me. Go ahead. Threaten me with death. I want it. Go ahead.
Hi, Princess.
Asshole. I ain't afraid of no fucking man, and I'm certainly not afraid of death. I welcome it. Like a fucking
Yeah.
Klingon, bitch. Eyes wide open.
No, I agree with you. Agency 47. That's sort of like a common sense gun law. Yeah, put a delay on bullets. Yeah. Any kind of legislation that we could have that makes it harder for criminals and mentally ill people to get guns, we should do it. Because they're not meant to have them. Okay? They're not. A sane, law-abiding landowner could have a gun, sure.
Trump has pretty much declared civil war on the American people at this point.
It's open.
Do you know that?
It's open.
You have to protect yourself now. Hello?
That's why 8/11, Shanny, was such a big day.
Yeah.
Everybody kept saying it. They were right.
Wait till 8/11. Wait till
8/11 is a big
8/11.
day. This is it.
Yeah, the Satanists know.
Watermelon, why do you have to jump on tables? And then, okay, thank you. Watermelon owns me.
No, he's going to create bloodbaths that we have never seen in our lifetime. Because he needs to have the fucking big power. He has to have the big fucking balls.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus
Agency. It's
Christ.
like they're very,
All
very,
for this man's fucking ego.
It's
He's
hu-
got to be Lucifer.
It's hard issues, but having zero restrictions on firearms is not wise. That you're having the Wild West then, and there are certain elements of society you don't want to have guns.
No, you
I-
certainly don't want to go into places like Philly or Chicago, Trump, or even LA when they know that you're threatening their lives.
He's blowing racist dog whistles every day.
You're so fucking stupid. You think the South only has the weaponry. They don't.
No,
You stupid fucking fool.
I think he would like to foment a civil war at this point, though.
You don't. You're so out of tune with the people. You don't even know what we have, or how many people have planned this shit, or how many of your MAGA people have the guns and realize what the fuck you're doing now, and they're ready to fucking.
I really believe that he.
You piece of shit.
I really believe that he thought that he could jump the shark on the Epstein thing, and he can't. He knows he's trapped with Epstein. So what does he do? And I've said this weeks ago. What does Trump do when he's cornered? He bites. And this one's going to have to be big. This is big. This is
Yeah,
very-
and it's absolutely foolishness.
it's total antithesis to the Constitution.
And our military really needs to step up and do their goddamn jobs.
Well, Congress ain't.
They really do.
Congress is gone till September, so they don't do shit. Okay, Joint Chiefs of Staff, do your fucking job now. Because America is in a crisis point, and what are you going to do?
Trump is a madman. Do your goddamn job.
What the fuck are you going to do? Are you going to be the name in history that could have done something, and you sat on your ass and said, no, he's fine. He's not a dictator. He's fine.
Do you not see what's happening? Do you not believe what happened in history and how this shit happens? Like, you're supposed to be military intelligence. You're supposed to be one of the smartest people in the entire fucking world. And you don't even know the history and how this shit happens, and you ain't doing anything? It tells me that you want this to happen. That's what it's telling the American people, that you want this to happen. You want to see blood on the streets. You pieces of fucking shit.
Yeah, for the New World Order, you got to break some eggs.
It's horrible what is going on in this country right now.
We might have a situation that's even worse than I could imagine, and that's a Dr. Strangelove situation, where the military itself is insane too. If that's where we're at, it's over. There's no hope.
I'm feeling so dizzy and lightheaded.
That's because you know how bad it is.
Yeah.
And the
And the fact that I'm really hungry and we really don't got any food. But there's that
yeah,
problem.
there's that part too.
But I know milk is almost $7. Like, you can't eat. No. Meat? No. Meat? No, you can't afford meat now. It is impossible to afford meat now.
Yeah. It seems to me that they got pretty much a checkmate. Because if the military hadn't stepped up yet, and when he violated posse comitatus in L.A., then that means the military's with him. And we're screwed then. That's game over. Completely.
Yeah.
There's no hope then. He's complete. You have a total fascist dictatorship takeover of the justice system, the executive branch, and a lot of the legislative branch. You're fucked. It's over.
Exactly.
And now they got 6 concentration camps that they're going to use.
If you want a meal with me, it's cheaper to just order out at this point.
That's true. Definitely.
I mean, it's so weird. I hate this shit.
It's the tribulation.
I hate this shit. I'm like been surviving on bread and cheese for
A long time.
gotta be a couple years now.
Yeah.
Like,
Because the help is no help.
No.
It's very little help.
no.
Just the way it is.
No, and fish, also very heavily expensive, which sucks. Because it's like, once in a while you really want some fish. Like, tuna. Tuna is the cheapest thing you can get if you want some kind of, like, protein. Yeah. You know, $1.59 a pack for a thing of tuna. Okay, let me make some food with it. I'll put it in some pasta or something.
The real now.
Like,
Thank you.
the price of salmon, oh my god, that's horrible pricing. I'm just like, I hate grocery shopping now. It's all a disappointment. It's like, well, I guess it's bread and cheese again.
Pretty much.
It would be burning like the part that didn't burn.
Yeah, nailed it. Okay, so, I mean, that's... For him to be so casually going, I don't even know what he means logistically. Just National Guard? Or is he talking about some sort of federal takeover similar to what he's doing here? I don't know. But to say that about random cities is chilling. Responding to President Donald Trump's plan to put D.C. police under federal control, D.C. Attorney General Brian Schwab called the move unprecedented, unnecessary, and unlawful. And again, I just think we need to keep in mind, we all want the best of public safety.
Don't show them.
Absolutely.
They're trying to get a
And
channel
the
flip.
violent crime is too high in DC, as it is in so many different places. And I don't just mean that in the... Because any crime is too high. That too. But because DC has had unique problems with that compared to other American cities. But this is... Trump has a proven track record. And he's doing it right now in overseeing the exact opposite policies than what would benefit us on the public safety front. And so it's perfectly reasonable to go, oh no, here's another military parade, chest-beating authoritarian PR move, maybe as a trial run. But this is the administration that was cutting funding to public safety investments. That's coming after the record investments in violence reduction, public safety, law enforcement under the Biden administration. And him restricting some of that. And so it's tough for him to act like there's this federal crisis when he took office after all of this progress had been made on reducing crime in a historic fashion, really. Look at the numbers, Magna, if you don't agree with me. You don't have to like Biden. We did the Biden blunders compilation in the last segment. You cannot like that he says he grew up in the Puerto Rican community. Fine.
Biden saying he grew up in the Puerto Rican community. There ain't no Puerto Rican community in fucking Scranton. Barely any
my
freaking
God.
Hispanics here.
Joe. He should have just told the story about corn pop again.
There's definitely no... There's definitely no Puerto Rican community around Fisk
No.
where the president grew up.
No, especially...
We lived right up,
Well,
like right down the
okay.
street from where the president lived when he was little.
There might be now there.
Yeah.
Close.
Well,
But not then. No.
No.
No way.
there wasn't when we lived there.
No, but just down the road, there are. I'm telling you. Our street? No, because it's rich people.
Yeah.
But right a street below us, there are.
Yeah.
Okay, now there are. But that is not the way
No,
it was
he's
in Joe's day.
bullshitting.
Puerto Ricans. Jesus, Joe.
But
the Biden.
you can not like his story about how he went to the bank. He saw two well-dressed men when he was 16 kissing each other. He looked at his dad.
Like I've been right before Biden's old house. Okay, it's not that far. It's just up the street and like 5 houses down or something
No.
like something like that.
No.
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 Okay.
You're talking about the mayor's house.
No, I'm talking about Biden's old house.
Biden's house is literally at the start of my street.
Okay.
Literally at
All right. There you go.
you
About
on the
5.
sidewalk of my house.
Yeah.
Or what was my house.
Yeah.
And you look straight, it's Biden's house.
Yeah.
His childhood home.
Yeah. So, We know.
Yes, we know. Oh my God. Okay, I'm done.
Irish and Italians live there in that area. Trust me.
Dad, he said, what the hell, Dad? His dad said, they love each other, Joe. It's that simple. And he said, wow, you don't have to like that story. You don't have to like the story about his uncle being eaten by a cannibal or something. But the numbers are there.
Guess what?
Who knows the economy than this?
Until you knock the hell out of them, because it's the only language they understand. But they fought back against law enforcement.
Why do you think violence is the only language they understand? Why? Because they're black? Because they're black? It just reminds me of those black boys that you tried to frame for murder and rape of that one woman in New York City back in the 80s.
Do you know that in the video game Mafia, one of the Dons sounds exactly like him? Identical to him.
Yeah.
You gotta knock the hell out of them, because that's the only thing they listen to, you understand? You take a baseball bat to his girlfriend's ride, he'll listen to that. Right?
Right.
He sounds like a Mafia Don. He really does, because he loves the way the Mafia operates. Trump.
Yeah, except you're Scottish, you're not Italian. Trump. I have more rights to the Mafia than you. Okay? Oh. Sorry.
You don't want to adopt the Mafia into your lexicon of what you are. You don't.
I've had Mafia family members, so...
I know, it's not positive.
No, it's not, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Last night. And they're not going to be fighting back long, because I've instructed them and told them whatever happens, they love to spit in the face of the police. As the police are standing up there in uniform, they're standing and they're screaming at them.
Maybe don't do this. Just
Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Thank you so much.
You're sweet, thank you. That helps.
It really does. Thank you.
Thank you.
a little friendly advice. Don't do the thing where you bring your chin closer. It just creates a little bit of a problem. I say with love. I say with love.
Up there in uniform, they're standing, and they're screaming at him an inch away from their face. And then they start spitting in their face. And I said, you tell them, you spit, and we hit. And they get hit real hard.
Okay.
Yeah, you like that, don't you?
That's your fucking president.
Where's Batman? Where's Batman to hit him real hard and be like, did you like that? Did you enjoy that?
I can't believe that's our president.
What a violent piece of shit he is.
You spit, we hit.
Yeah?
Have you ever heard such a thing from a president? Anything close to that? And yeah, it's not nice to spit at cops. I wouldn't endorse that. I'm just saying, what the hell is that? That's your president saying that. You spit, we hit.
He ain't my president.
Nah, me neither.
I don't even think he was duly elected
I don't
now.
know. I seen evidence.
I think he stole the election, frankly, from Kamala.
I've seen evidence that Kamala was screwed out of a lot of votes. I've seen evidence of it.
And now they're gerrymandering the map.
It.
Yeah. I hope everyone turns on him.
And now, no, it doesn't matter because he's in power. He did this. This is just the beginning. This is Nazi-style takeover of America.
Who the fuck has a problem with Italians?
What?
I am Italian.
Yeah.
And Irish. Proud of it.
Fuck. Whatever.
Believe it or not, I am the perfect combo for Scranton.
Yeah. And you know, it's interesting you say that because that's probably why I was like very much so cool with you immediately.
Yeah.
Because you're mainly Irish and Italian, and most of the girls in my school were Irish and Italian.
There you go.
So there you go. That's it.
Profound stuff. You know, we just left DC after a year being there, and Trump obviously overstates the hellscape status. And let's be honest, I think Jaden Cole and I can admit that the real path to reducing crime is for more Jaden and Lukes out there. Sorry, Cole, you sat on the couch. You didn't get up and help us. Who, upon something being snatched off our doorstep, we launched into action. I sprinted to the door. I swung the door open. It slammed in my face. I
don't know if I have any African DNA, but there's a good chance since my family in Italy was from a port city. So it's a good chance that I probably have African in me.
was concussed. Jaden jumped over me. Didn't ask how I was as I was wailing on the ground. Cole didn't budge from the couch. And we chased down the MFer who stole my new sweaters. You just need more people like that. Okay? And upon catching him, he said, hey, I have your bag. It's over there in the alley. Let me go get it and I'll bring it back to you. And because we are the real deal, we said, all right, we trust you. Go get it and bring it back. And we never saw him again. And so what that story should teach you is that Trump doesn't need to sit at the National Guard because, okay, you just need to post us up and we'll stop him because we caught him and then we believed him. But we're not naive anymore. I mean, you just need us we had a 7-Eleven we loved, but it was rowdy, okay? And
Luke, shut the fuck up and get to the point. Okay?
There's a Nazi takeover of America, and he's giving anecdotal stories.
I don't care. I want to know what Trump is doing.
Okay. And then you have Pam Bondi saying crime's ending in D.C., which is exciting.
Let me be crystal clear. Crime in D.C. is ending and ending today. We are going
What
to...
does that mean?
No, that doesn't make any sense.
What the hell are you talking about?
And you guys are the criminals, so are you quitting your jobs?
That's a good one. That's a real good one. Right there, that's a keeper.
You're definitely breaking the law and hurting a lot more people than us Americans right now.
Oh, so Madam Secretary, that means you're resigning. That would have been a great... Like a reporter. Oh, excuse me, that means you're resigning?
I guess so, man.
It's the resignation of the president. Oh, this is fantastic.
Oh my god. No one really matters but cats. Be safe, honey. She's in DC.
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, be safe, honey.
Be very, very mindful of your surroundings now.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck with the military. They can be mean, fucking, heartless bastards and moral.
You have an open American Gestapo in ICE.
Yeah.
So you really be careful. Especially if you're a person of color.
They train the military to do horrendous things, guys.
Look at what Israel does.
Yeah, you don't want to trust them.
Ooh, man. You're dealing with some evil. This culture bail shit? Oh, it's evil.
This is all evil coming in fruition.
Yeah. You need Christ now. Sorry, I'm going to say that to you.
Well, cool. I hope so. Hey, well, best of luck. Unless it's illegal, then stop. And what's going to happen is they're seeing a trend of they're at this historic moment for DC.
My computer got stuck.
Hey.
It's going to tick down again like it.
Okay. She said, I know I'm a black woman. Oh my god.
Be careful.
Be even extra careful.
Oh my god, be very careful at this point. Can
Oh
you
my
believe
god.
you have to say that? Martin Luther King, what is he thinking?
Listen, if your family needs protection...
You know what the song for this time is? Do you want to know what the song of this time is? They don't care about us. I want you to listen to all the lyrics. Michael Jackson, they don't care about us. If Martin Luther King was living right now, he would not stand for this. There's no way he would stand for what's happening.
Listen, Marquis, if you're a vet, it is your job right now. You took an oath to the Constitution. You gotta stand up against this shit.
Enemies, foreign and domestic.
Yeah, enemies, foreign and domestic.
You have a domestic enemy in the White House.
Yeah, he's completely against the Constitution of the United States. Completely. Stand
toilet,
up.
It's toilet paper to him.
Get your people together and do what you need to do to save America.
It's over. If
You know?
they have the military, Shan, it's over. If he has the full backing of the U.S. military, he has the full backing of the Supreme Court. They said he's a God King and he can break the law as president. He's cornered us on two branches of the government. The only one is legislative, and they're gone. They're going to do nothing. Wow, you're fucked. It's over.
Has been under Biden, and Trump's going to say it's because of his actions. I'm just telling you, that's what's going to happen.
No, I am going to call the military out for what they do to the vets and the soldiers. I am going to call the military out for that.
Disposable Heroes by Metallica.
Because my cousin was really fucked up from the military.
Yeah.
And all he does now is just fish and think.
They force you to do horrific things.
He did horrible things for the military. You don't even know. I'm not even going to say them on my channel because I could get, like, banned or some shit by the shit I know that he did for the military.
And then look at Israel.
Yeah.
They use the same tactics.
They do the same tactics.
Same tactics.
So yeah, I'm going to call that shit out because it's
Not
unneeded abuse that happened to our vets.
So just get ready for it. Trump said this.
So if you have countries where every Saturday the people go out and they wash their sidewalks in front of their stores or their houses, they scrub their sidewalks. So we aren't quite at that level yet, I don't think.
Exactly, Marquis. Vietnam. Exactly. I'm not like the vets. It's not... I mean, they have some responsibility for what they've done. But it's the leadership that's the problem. It's what the military, the actual, like, what the programming, the brainwashing does to the people.
Nazi Germany told us that you don't give people passes. Oh, I was just doing my job. No, you weren't. You knew it was a war crime.
Yeah.
Sorry. Nuremberg trials taught us you don't get off by just saying I was doing my job. That does not fly. If you know you're violating the Constitution and doing war crimes, you are complicit with the Fuhrer. That's it.
But see, this is before that. This is like with George Bush and Obama as president of what the military was doing to our soldiers and
Mind control.
how it messed up my cousin.
It's all mind control, yeah.
Yeah, it's all mind control.
Listen to Fritz Springmeier about that stuff. It's all MK Ultra mind control tactics they use on the soldiers to get them complacent and everything. Sir, yes, sir. What's your serial number, soldier? Sir. Mind control.
It's a sad truth, but it is a truth. And if you're offended or insulted by that truth, I can't help you with
It's
that.
the way it is, man. If you want to deny reality to protect your brain, I get it.
Okay, my father was in the military. I've worked for the military. I've associated with a lot of military personnel. I very much know how they are. I very much know what they do.
Yeah, just about every generation on my mom's side of the family is military, so...
Yeah. So, like,
Yeah.
I'm not speaking from some kind of ignorant point of view.
No, it's a true patriotic view. When you have a fascist take over the country, it's a patriot that says we have to end this.
When I see our veterans suffering because of what the military did to them, I have a problem with that.
Yeah,
And nobody helps them.
ain't like that.
I guess not.
We probably hit a keyword.
I don't care if they're bothered by this.
That's right.
You've messed a lot of people up, government of the United States, with your fucking MK Ultra German tactics. You fucked a lot of people up. Caused a lot of needless suffering in the world.
That whole...
And now, since we're so mentally ill in this country, what do? The next thing you do? Punish us for it.
Yeah, that whole Project Paperclip thing was a real bad idea. You think it's okay to put Nazis in our government? Oh, well, they were just scientists and they have very good knowledge. Yeah, they corrupted your system. Of course they did. You accept Nazis into the government. Well, that's great. Good job.
By Chuck Rose.
They're weird, man.
Yeah, that's a fucked up statement.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, later, weirdo. But I know how bad it causes people. I mean, look, okay. For instance, look at what happens in the movie Rambo. And how...
First one?
Yeah, the first one.
First Blood.
First Blood, yeah. And how fucked up Rambo is
Yeah, he's
mentally.
PTSD'd out.
He's
Yeah.
PTSD'd out. The cops try to do a little something with him and he freaks the fuck out.
Yep. That's a real story.
That was military training that caused that man to act that way.
Mm-hmm.
If he was never trained by the military, he would have never acted that way. If he never was in war, he would have never acted that way.
PTSD short circuit. And it's real. I remember even Drag talking about that.
Like, we
Yeah.
really need to start taking care of our veterans because the military fucks their heads up. That's my problem.
These poor guys will just be driving along the road and they get a flashback of an IED attack. And they're like, oh, Jesus Christ. And they're right back in the shit.
I mean,
then.
you may think I'm talking out against the veterans. No, I'm speaking
No.
for the veterans.
Yes. No way, not against them. Are you kidding
No.
me? They deserve their fucking health care.
They didn't deserve to be in a war
That's bullshit. Exactly.
to make rich men more richer.
All these wars.
Period.
All of these wars they gave us were banker wars. It was to make bankers richer. It had nothing to do with your national security or the security of your children in the future. It had nothing to do with that. It had to do with land, resources, and influence. That's it. And it's all bankers.
Yep.
Because they win on the upside and downside of warfare. Doesn't matter who wins. Because they are enriched. Either way. Whoever wins. And now you have this fucking Orange Hitler that's literally the Masonic boy. He's just a Mason boy. And he's doing... Whoa. I can't believe what he's getting away with somehow. I don't know how.
People are pussies and they're not standing up. That's what it is.
Hakeem Jeffries is pathetic. He's like this drone. Oh, we're going to take it back in 2026 and blah, blah, blah. You're full of shit. You have a Hitler as president and you're doing nothing. You did nothing to stop it. You should have impeachment hearings now on L.A. Nope. He got away with it. Now he federalizes police in D.C. He's going to get away with it. You're letting it happen.
Right?
think, Caddy, we're not quite there yet, but maybe we will.
Did he say daddy? Who did he say?
He did say daddy.
What?
He said daddy.
My daddy. So we aren't quite at that level yet, I don't think. Caddy, we're not quite there
Oh,
yet.
Gaddy.
But maybe
Gaddy's Pizza. Ooh, I'm hungry.
We will. They go.
I'm hungry too. If anyone wants to send me a pizza, I'd be down with that shit.
Yeah, those times when you send some food, it might be a good one this time. I think so. Oh my
go
God.
out and they scrub. I think it's so beautiful to hear that and to see
Fucking
those
hate
things.
him.
We're going to make it clean. But just to finish with
What? The non sequitur, the random tangents are so. There's places, there's countries where they scrub the street, which they scrub the street in DC too. But I guess he's saying like shop owners, they go outside, they're just so community minded. But again, go back to this. Trump's
What up, Rizla? How you doing, dude?
exacerbation of income inequality, this reverse Robin Hood law he just signed, this dismantling of the social safety net, ripping away of funds to education, to the youths, okay? Because we got to make sure we reach the youths if we're going to prevent crime, etc. that he's doing. It's the exact opposite of the type of political actions that are taken in the countries where he has this idyllic sense of what their communities look like. He's probably thinking of some of those European countries that have much more extensive social safety net.
Nobody was looking down on poor Hispanic people who couldn't live in Biden-owned neighborhood. You're a fucking idiot. I said there's no Puerto Ricans in that neighborhood, because I lived in that neighborhood. You fucking idiot.
Well, it's a historical context.
Jesus Christ.
Joe Biden. Let's put it in
Fucking
context.
idiots.
Joe Biden made a claim that he was around a lot of Puerto Ricans in his youth. And that is probably provably false if he grew up in Scranton, in that area.
We lived in that neighborhood.
Accurate, because it's generational wealth, and it's all rich on that street. It's all rich people.
It's all Irish and Italian people, dudes.
Mostly Irish.
Yeah,
Straight
mostly
up. It's
Irish.
mostly Irish.
You see a lot of Irish flags on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
My mom called it Millionaire Row, North Washington Avenue.
I know his camera's glitching.
Yeah, it is for some reason.
1 minute. Maybe that'll work. No, it's still glitching.
That's weird. I don't know what that is.
Why are you glitching so much lately?
I don't know. That might be better.
No, you're still glitching.
I don't know. Turn me off then.
Nah, I'll just let you glitch.
Have income inequality under control much more. Invest properly in communities in a way that provides the opportunities and the stability and the decency of life that reduces the chances of crime and gives people a better sense of community. He's doing the opposite of that. I was going to show you Chris Murphy is talking about this. I'll play it. Let's see.
Let's be clear about what's going on here. Donald Trump says that he is taking control of the Washington, D.C. police force today because violent crime is out of control in the capital city. But, you know,
Violent crime is down in D.C. Like, it's obviously a lie. Like...
No, this is a move that makes a lot of sense for him. Because he knows Epstein's not going away. There's no way it's going away. So a way to test the water to see how much he can get away with, plus create a big distraction in the media, it's a perfect time to do this. It's perfect time. Just shut it off, dude. It's fine. Like, I don't need to be on camera. Just shut it off.
Did I fix it? I think I did.
If it's bothering people, just shut it off.
I fixed it. No, I didn't. I don't care.
what are the two cities in America with the highest rates of homicide? It's not Washington, D.C. It's St. Louis, Missouri, and Memphis, Tennessee. Those are cities in two states run by Republican governors.
That's true. I didn't know Memphis got that bad, dude. I got friends in Memphis. I gotta get a hold of her. Let's see if she's okay. It's been a while. But I believe that in St. Well, you know what? St. Louis, they were really good to us. They were really good to us. If you remember that time, if you in the know, you know.
In fact, if you look at the states that have the highest murder rates, the highest rates of violent crime, by and large, they are Republican states, not Democratic states. States like Connecticut, Massachusetts, California, amongst the safest states in the nation. This isn't about the safety of the people of Washington, D.C. This is about a president who is desperate to distract the conversation in this country away from what he is doing, to monetize the White House, to make himself rich off of his position, to distract this country from the Epstein debacle, his attempts to try to shield the rich and powerful from accountability, and the healthcare crisis that is coming in this country when millions of people get thrown off their healthcare insurance and millions more in just a few months have their premiums jacked up because of what Donald Trump has done to try to...
Isn't that nice? So Americans are going to spend even more money on their insurance than they already do. Because
50
it's not an expensive thing to have at all, is it?
55,000 Americans will die a year from the bill.
Yep. I can't believe it.
Bernie Sanders screamed as loud as he could. It passed.
Yeah.
Hey, Bernie, you going to run for president? Well, I'm going to be 90 in a couple years. So I think that's enough to tell you. Great.
Thank you, Slightly Delusional, for being a member for 7 months.
Howdy ho.
Howdy ho.
We get the Wookiee calls.
We get the Wookiee call. We do.
Oh my god, this is insane, though.
Yeah, that's Democratic Senator. And I mean, it's right. He said distract from the Epstein stuff. Look at this.
Thank you all. Thank you all very much.
You have martial
And
law
he
in
takes
DC,
no
folks.
questions.
Hey, you have martial law in DC, folks. Thank you all. Thank you.
Fuck you, sir. Fuck you, Mr. President. Fuck you up your fucking ass.
That's what we did to Hitler.
If only Bernie could scam more campaign money. Oh, Jesus.
You know,
Listen, I'm gonna be 84 years old next year. I'd like to retire sometime. I know everyone loves me, but I'd like to retire.
no, he can't end on a note where he actually tries to run for president. He doesn't ball wash Democrats. He could actually try to win. For real? No, he ain't gonna do that. Thanks, Bernie. Thanks. There's no one to stand up. Oh, a Nazi. Let's get Caroline Levitt to give us the Nazi take on everything here.
You hear that question?
You could tell a lot of these people are beginning to hate their job. Like, Triple H looked miserable in front
Oh
of
my
Trump.
god, when they asked
Like,
Trump about Mar-a-Lago,
I know, right?
Triple H is like, oh my god, this is so uncomfortable. Could I leave? That's literally, he's like, could I please leave? This is really uncomfortable.
I know, right?
He's waiting for a call from Stephanie, you know? Paul, you have to come home, okay? Paul, come home.
Come home. Just,
Hey, Don, I love you. I gotta go.
I was just doing a favor for my father-in-law.
Exactly. Vince asked me, I did it.
Yeah.
I'm leaving now.
Bye.
This is really uncomfortable.
Look at Cash Patel.
Cash Patel's a
Okay,
fucking
you-
pussy-ass bitch.
Yeah, Marky's right. Where are the libertarians? Where's the patriots? The
Libertarians are deep-throating Trump. Don't you know
The
that?
libertarians want the 13-year-old kids because they're trying to push legislation to make the age of consent 13. So the
Ugh.
libertarians are pigs too.
Ugh.
Get out of here. The whole country's fucked. No, just start over.
Degeneration X. There you go.
Yeah. I mean, that was to make money, but yeah.
Are you gonna really? I don't even know what this said. Something Epstein. But I was like, I'm just gonna stare at Pam Bondi's blonde hair. Look at this. Oh my gosh! Look at Janine Pirro's face. Wow. Oh, Doug Burns.
Yeah, they know
still
what just
exists.
happened. Janine Pirro's not a stupid woman.
No.
She knows what just happened in D.C.
She does.
This is soft martial law. Are you going to let it happen? Yeah, everybody's going to let it happen.
Yeah, you're gonna let it happen because you're fucking pussies.
So fine. They're going to activate all these concentration camps and de-brownify this country. And it starts with them. It doesn't end with them.
Yeah.
You know what it ends with? You.
And all you people who had babies with the brown people, your children are gonna go too. Just think about that.
And all the people that voted for Trump. Wow.
The Latinos are pissed off with Trump because they took their family and put them in some kind of place that they don't even know where they are.
They deport a guy's wife because she's El Salvadorian or whatever. And they yank a mother away from her children when the guy's at work. This is Nazis. You're dealing with Nazis. Don't you get it?
Cool.
This has to end.
That's fun. Jessica
Somehow.
Tarlin said he's going to take over D.C. to avoid talking about Epstein. Handsome guy, good guy said, I thought Nancy Pelosi controlled the National Guard.
Ooh, good
Oh
job,
my
Beasley.
God, that's funny.
Good job, Beasley.
No. He should have said, I thought it was, what was her name? Oh God, how easily we forget. That female that was running for president on the Republican ticket. He said she had control over the National Guard. What was her name? God,
I don't
that's
remember.
pathetic that I can't remember her name. She's an Indian American woman. I can't remember.
Oh, that was
her name.
me, as Trump would say. No,
Soy boy beta cuck, Luke Beasley.
the reason I said this,
Beta
I thought Nancy
cuck.
Pelosi controlled the National Guards, because you'll remember that Trump, after January
Luke's
6th,
drinking
blamed
pep,
Nancy
like he'll kick
Pelosi
your
for the
butt.
National Guard not being called in promptly, or sometimes he would accidentally blame Nikki Haley when he was thinking of Nancy
By the
Pelosi.
way, they never report
Nikki Haley, that's her name.
There you
He
go.
was trying to say Nikki Haley had
the
control
crowd
over
on
the
January
National
6th. You
Guard
know,
that day.
Nikki Haley You know, did you know they destroyed all of the information, all of the evidence, everything? Deleted and destroyed all of it. All of it.
False.
Because of lots of things. Like Nikki Haley is in charge of security. We offered her 10,000 people, soldiers, National Guard, whatever
What are
they
you
want.
talking about?
They turned it down.
Nancy Pelosi.
Don.
You mean Nancy Pelosi?
God.
They don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, it's an
Jesus
interesting
Christ.
political structure we have in the United States where the National Guard, the DC National Guard, is controlled by the former governor and former U.S. ambassador, former governor of South Carolina.
Well, anyway.
Sort of,
Wow, that was wild.
sorry, we just sort of do it differently
Video to
here.
review, though. Good job. God,
Well-
guys, you better wake up, man.
We're fucked.
We're fucked.
We're
I
big
think
time
we're
fucked.
I think we're fucked because if the military hasn't done anything yet, it probably means that they're not going to do anything.
That's true.
We're fucked.
Very fucked.
See you in a prison camp soon. All these babies. Lord Jesus, protect the babies.
Amen.
Our babies.